Welcome to BrainTrap TV, where we uncover the hidden patterns, mind traps, and psychology tricks shaping your everyday life. What if I told you that right now? Your brain is lying to you. That your thoughts, your decisions, your beliefs might not even be yours? Because hidden inside your mind are traps, mental shortcuts designed to help you survive. But in today's world, they often backfire. You think you're in control, but your brain has other plans. These mind traps don't feel like traps. They feel like gut instincts, intuition, even confidence. But in reality, they're illusions. And today, we're going to expose them one by one. Let's start with a classic: confirmation bias. It's your brain's addiction to being right. Imagine you believe that left-handed people are more creative. Suddenly, every artistic lefty becomes proof, and every uncreative one, you ignore them. It's not that you're ignoring facts on purpose. It's that your brain filters reality to protect your beliefs. You're not searching for truth. You're searching for backup. It happens in politics, relationships, even health. We Google things like why keto is the best diet, not what are the flaws of keto. We surround ourselves with voices that agree. We mute or unfollow the ones that challenge us. The fix? Curiosity. Ask, what would make me change my mind? And more importantly, am I brave enough to hear it? Next up, anchoring bias. This one is sneaky. Imagine you're shopping for headphones. The first pair you see is $400. The next is $150. Now $150 feels reasonable, even cheap. But is it really? Or did the $400 anchor warp your judgment? Anchoring shows up in salary negotiations, online deals, even how we judge people. The first number or impression sticks, and everything else gets compared to it, fair or not. To beat it, you need a real reference point. Ask, what's the actual value? Not just what came first. Now let's talk about something that can wreck your confidence. The Dunning-Kruger effect. Have you ever noticed how people who know the least often seem the most confident, and those who are truly skilled tend to second-guess themselves? That's the Dunning-Kruger effect. When you know a little, you overestimate your ability, because you don't know what you don't know. But when you know a lot, you become painfully aware of how much more there is to learn. So here's the twist. Feeling unsure can actually be a sign of intelligence. And feeling too confident might mean you're missing something. So the next time you're doubting yourself, remember this. Doubt can be a form of wisdom. On the flip side, let's talk about the sunk cost fallacy. You've been watching a series for 3 seasons. It's boring now, but you keep watching. Why? Because you've already invested too much time to quit. That's sunk cost. And it doesn't just waste hours, it can waste years. People stay in careers that drain them, relationships that hurt them, because of what they've already given. They think, I can't walk away now. Look at how far I've come. But here's the truth. It's not about how far you've come. It's about whether the road still makes sense. Sometimes, the bravest thing you can do is turn around. Next, negativity bias. You get 10 compliments. One person makes a rude comment. What do you think about all day? Not the compliments. That's negativity bias. Your brain gives more power to negative experiences. It's not weakness. It's survival. In ancient times, ignoring a threat could get you killed. So our brains evolved to remember danger, loud and clear. But in modern life, it leads to overthinking, stress, even burnout. You'll remember the failure more than the win, the insult more than the praise. To fight it, you need repetition of the good. Each night, list 3 things that went well. Say them out loud. Write them down. It feels small, but over time, it rewires how your brain sees the world. Now let's talk fear. Specifically, the availability heuristic. You see a plane crash on the news. It's terrifying. Suddenly, flying feels dangerous, even though the odds haven't changed. That's the availability heuristic. Your brain assumes, If it's easy to remember, it must be common. Shark attacks, kidnappings, lottery winners. These events are rare, but vivid, and your brain confuses vivid with frequent. The result? You overreact to flashy risks and ignore real ones. Want to avoid it? Look at the numbers, not the headlines. Speaking of crowds, let's talk social proof. You see a long line outside a restaurant. You assume it's good. You see a video with 2 million views. You assume it's worth watching. That's social proof. And it's how trends, fads, and even dangerous ideas spread. Your brain thinks, if everyone's doing it, it must be smart. But the crowd is often driven by emotion, not logic. Just because it's popular doesn't mean it's right. So ask yourself, would I still choose this if no one else was watching? Here comes a powerful illusion. Optimism bias. We all think we're the exception, that bad things happen to other people. We drive distracted, skip the gym, ignore symptoms. We believe I'll be fine. It won't happen to me. That mindset protects us from constant fear, but it also puts us at risk. Hope is not a plan, and being cautious doesn't mean being afraid. Smart people prepare. They get checkups. They save money. They say just in case, because they know. Even the best driver needs a seatbelt. Next, halo effect. Someone's confident. You assume they're capable. Someone's attractive. You assume they're kind. This one trait becomes a filter, and suddenly, everything they do seems better. It affects how we hire, date, and even vote. The opposite is true too. If someone annoys us once, we might miss their good qualities forever. To beat this, evaluate traits individually. Being charming doesn't mean honest. Looking sharp doesn't mean trustworthy. Now, groupthink. Imagine you're in a team meeting. Someone suggests a plan. You disagree, but everyone else is nodding. So you keep quiet. That's groupthink. The desire for harmony kills critical thinking. Entire companies, even governments, have failed because no one spoke up. We value peace over progress, agreement over accuracy. But change doesn't come from silence. It comes from one voice that says, what if we're wrong? If something doesn't sit right, ask questions. You might be the only one who sees the truth. These traps are invisible, but now you've seen them. They no longer control you. Because awareness breaks the spell. When you name the bias, you weaken it. When you question your thoughts, you take back your power. So the next time your brain says, this is the way it is, pause and ask, is that true? Or is that just a trap?